today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
That didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tua to throw again. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he goes out right around the 39.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Tua. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. On 1st down, it's Rosen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Rosen's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. I asked
asked him before the game, did you know that you were close to 200 last week? He said, oh, yeah, I knew I was right on the doorstep, just short of it, but a touchdown as well. Heck of a game.
I like that he was honest with you because they always know. They keep track in their head. They understand their yardage. But how'd you like to be the defense this week? This was a week of open field tackling practice because you know he's going to get his catches. The key is to limit him after the catch, put him on the ground.
Now Rosen on first down, buying time to his left. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Flushed out right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? On play action, here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Gaskin will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Alec Ingold, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd and 1, Rosen got his target, Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Rosen will throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Rosen. Forced out to his left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rosen on 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
4th down, here's Rosen. Completes it to Samuel.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Rosen to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. On play action, Rosen on the move to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Josh Rosen as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rosen connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Tua now on 1st down.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second down, Gasket.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Tua going to throw.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Eric Armstead in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw is Rosen. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Melvin Ingram charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rosen. Man open. That's Ray McCloud. A big gain there after going back down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Eluding the pressure right. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
And oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Rosen to throw again. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their 38.
He'll set up to throw from the gun. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2 are going to hand this to Gaskin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Call it a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Flush to his right. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Rosen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Play action here with Rosen. They'll roll him out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Rosen to throw. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now it's Rosen. Touchdown! Ray McLeod from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Gold to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Rosen's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action. It's Rosen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Josh Rosen with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Throwing again on second down.
Tua.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On first down, Tagovailoa swings this out here for Cohen. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for San Francisco, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.